Okay, so here we are with guest designer Mary Lynn Maloney. How are you?
Hi, Megan. Thanks.
And she's actually brought a really great idea to sort of take those photos and all your little memories that you have and put them into one great big 3D art piece. So why don't you show us what you have?
Sure. It's a kind of a keepsake shrine for a pet. I lost a cat a few years ago, and pets are so important to everybody. When you lose one, it's a big loss, and it can leave a space that just, you know, it hurts.
Yeah,
So
it does,
I wanted to make a little remembrance piece for my kitty, for Gandalf, and I incorporated photos and then some catnip. And some items that belong to the kitty.
Well, this is very timely for me. My friend Kim lost her cat, and since they all know me as the crafty one, I had to need to do something really cool for her. And I was flipping through your book and saw your little shrine. I go, this is perfect. It's very cute. It's a nice remembrance. And I go, okay, now let's get Mary Lynn to teach us how to do this. So what I did is we talked, and you told me to bring a picture along, so I did. This is a picture of her cat, Jingles.
How adorable.
And then you told me just do a little memory thing on the computer
Right,
and put it on a piece of paper, and I brought that with me too.
Great.
So can you show us how to do it
I
now?
sure can. I've got the rest of it kind of set up here so we can get started. The base of it is foam core.
Okay,
so I've got two pieces there, about 4.5 by 6.5. Good size for incorporating a photo. And then those get covered with a pretty paper of your choice. And so I'm using this golden white.
Oh, it is very pretty.
It's a handmade paper. You can find it at scrapbook stores or craft stores. And the board gets laid down on the piece of paper, and then you cover it up.
Now, do you glue it down first with some glue stick or something?
I do.
Or?
I glue the board down, lay it down on the paper, and then I miter the corners.
Okay.
So that when you... Here, let me just show you like this.
Do you understand what miter means?
No, I was just going to ask. I'm assuming this is to kind of cut off the extra paper.
Exactly.
Okay, because I was just going to say, like, she could tell you when I give presents, like, I don't know how to wrap. I don't. And so there's
your
always
corners
extra
would be messy?
Yeah. They would be very ugly.
A good way to get rid of that is you take your scissors, and once your board is laid down, you cut this corner off, not real close to the edge here, but maybe about 1/4 inch or so away, so that you have something like this. You've got
and you just kind of eyeball that, right?
I do.
Now, is somebody, a beginner like Megan, could she just take a ruler and just kind of line it so she knew how to cut straight across? Because I think she kind of would need
a ruler would be fine. And then again, using glue, I just use glue stick for this part.
I love using glue stick.
Yeah, you just glue the flaps over so you're covering the board. And
so you could do that, Megan.
You
could, and when all that bulk is gone on the edges, that makes it easier. And
you're just pinching in any little overlap corners?
You kind of just pinch it in, and then you can do that, you know, and you've got your board covered.
Very nice.
Okay?
Great.
And so it will look something like this when you're done.
Very nice.
And then to cover up that raw edge area, just cut another piece of scrap paper that's left over.
And do you measure that with?
I don't.
Or you just eyeball it?
I eyeball it, but of course you can measure it. Yeah. Measuring makes some people feel better.
And you're going to do this 2 times, right?
And you do it 2 times. You cover both boards. So this is how it will look when it's all covered and finished.
It's very nice.
Nice
I love
and light.
foam core. Foam core is so great to use.
Very lightweight. Very lightweight. Okay, so we've got our 2 boards here. And we've got our little jingles here. And the little sentiment goes here.
Okay.
And you're going to glue those down.
Okay.
All right.
And glue stick here again?
I use glue stick.
Okay.
And then what I'm doing here is I'm going to frame Jingles over here.
Okay.
And I started out with just a simple frame from...
Are they wedding favor
Wedding
frames?
favor frames.
I thought so.
Took off the back, and I painted it with this
It's great to
metallic.
think using things, you know, especially if maybe you've got it as a favor, you kind of could take it apart and reuse
Exactly.
it again.
Yeah. And so painted it with that, and then got into the glitter glue, and just put dots of glitter glue all around there.
Megan likes glitter.
I know.
I'm a glitter person. And then to bring in a little bit of the kitty, I'm using catnip, kind of like glitter.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And see, we're dog people, so I wouldn't have thought of catnip. So that's great.
And
Yeah,
and
that's great.
cats love catnip. So what you do is put a line
okay.
of your glitter glue
Okay.
down along here, and then you're going to just sprinkle
You get that, Megan, and the
catnip
catnip
on.
sticks to the glitter.
And
Yeah.
and so you've got
I just don't. What is catnip? I don't want to touch it.
oh, it's just an herb.
It gets the cat's all excited
Cats
and happy.
love it. They love it.
It's
They
not
love
like they don't eat it.
no.
No, it just makes them silly.
They just sort of rub in it and they have fun in it.
Cats are weird. I don't understand.
They're
I'm a dog person.
adorable. So then your frame is like framed.
Yeah.
That's very
With
cute.
the cat.
Yeah, I like
it just
that.
adds another little bit of dimension to it. Okay, so then that frame is going to, when it's covered, is going to be glued down over
Oh, that's really nice
Jingle.
because it
And,
just
you know,
highlights
you
its
could
face a little
move
more.
it however you want, but I wanted it like this.
Okay.
And I also put some little dimensional dots on the back, so that raises it up a little bit.
Very nice.
Okay. And the next thing we're going to do, again, we're going to incorporate a little bit more of the kitty. And this is, I'll move this over here. Started out as a plain crafting matchbox.
Okay.
Okay. Again, painted it with the same green paint on the cover, added some glitter
Okay.
on the top, and this is the bell from Jingle's collar.
Oh,
That's
okay.
cute.
That's
Okay.
a really cute idea.
And then just another little strip of this same paper, okay, gets glued onto the bottom.
Oh, I see. So it hangs the
Box.
bell onto the box.
The bell attaches to that.
okay.
And it becomes kind of like a little drawer pull.
Cute.
All right. Okay, so we're going to put the catnip in the little
Okay.
drawer, and I'm going to fill it with the glitter glue.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to just fill the bottom of the drawer, and I like to use several different colors, so
Oh, okay.
I'll put a couple different kinds of glitter
Now,
in there.
I have one little quick question to ask you. If you have another cat in the house, will they attack this thing?
I have two cats, and they were really interested when I was making
You know,
this.
the reason I asked that because, okay, we established we're not cat people, but I sent a little catnip toy to my friend down in LA, and it kept scratching at the box. But anyway, that's off the subject. So I just want to make sure. So people, if you do have other cats, you may not want to use catnip.
You might not want to work around this when they're around because they get real interested in it.
Yeah. Okay.
And they want to play with it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So once this is full of the glitter glue, we're going to just dump more of the catnip in there.
okay.
Just fill it all up. Okay.
So the glitter glue really makes it all stick
it will
together.
hold, yeah, and then the glitter will show through parts of the catnip and
Great.
just kind of be really fun and cute. Okay, so you just let that dry, and then we're going to create the hinges
Oh,
on
okay.
this. And to do that, I've used the kitty's
Cat
collar.
Okay.
And I cut it into 3 pieces here.
This is a recyclable project
Exactly,
as well.
I'm into recycling. And those are going to be the hinges of the piece.
Now, are you using something a little bit stronger than glue
I
stick on
am.
this?
I'll be using fabric glue.
Oh, of course. Fabric tack. That
If you
stuff
don't
works
mind, Megan,
great.
can you? Thank you. And then you just, whoops, excuse me. Put your glue all along that strip.
Okay.
Okay. And just place it down there.
Okay.
Okay. And just press firmly and let that all sit up.
Okay.
All right. And when your drawer full of catnip is dry, that's going to get glued over here.
Over here, there too. And are you using the same fabric tack, or you just use the glue stick on that?
I used the glue stick on
Okay.
that too.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of it. So I was real generous
A lot of
with
glue
it.
stick,
Yeah,
but glue stick.
but that will go
I do
there.
find if you're generous with glue stick, it works
It works
for
great,
you.
yeah,
Can't be
yeah.
stingy with it.
And so the last little touch I wanted to put
Nice
on
word,
here.
Mom. Stingy.
You
How
don't
hip
want
of
to be
you.
stingy with the glue. Cats love playing with yarn and string, and so I've got a little felt ball here.
Oh,
I've used, again, some fabric glue just to attach the little bit of yarn to it.
Great.
And I just, roll it on there.
And there's so many great different
There's
textures of yarns
beautiful
right now.
yarns out there. Just make
They're
it look
great.
kind of playful and fun. And that gets glued on, and I will use the fabric glue for that.
Okay, and then you just looks like you brought this.
And I
one.
bring it down, and I put the fabric glue down all along here,
Okay.
and make kind of a circle of it right
Okay.
there, and
You
just kind of coil it up exactly. And as you work, just press it into the glue.
yeah, isn't
Okay.
that sweet?
So it's kind of free form.
Yeah, that's really
Okay.
nice.
All right, and
Megan, once you hand us, I think we
Is
have
that-
one all
is that
finished.
all?
that, it's pretty much done. You just have to let everything set
So
and
once
dry.
it's all set and dry, it should look something like that.
Exactly.
Oh, this is great. And then, oh, I see you even on this, the finished one, you added a little bit more yarn around the picture.
Cute.
I
Just to
did.
kind of touch
I,
that off.
I did, yeah. Before
But look
I
how
put
great
the
that
little
is.
frame
It
on.
stands up so nice.
Right.
That's really,
It's nice.
you know, and Kim will really, really appreciate this. And I know it'll bring a couple tears. But this is a really special thing to
But-
do, not only for a cat, but for your dog or any
Yeah,
little
and
animal.
Anytime I see mine, it just makes me smile
Oh,
and
that's
remember
good.
the kitty.
Yeah, that's very
It doesn't make me
special.
sad anymore. It just makes me happy.
That's great. Well, I think you brought a couple more samples of some other memory boxes that you've done.
I did,
And
yeah.
tell us a little bit about this one.
Sure.
Because I think this was really special.
Sure. This one is, I did it using pieces from my grandparents' home.
That's really neat.
And things I found in their garage, just random items. My grandpa was a pack rat, and I'm a lot like that, and
I
saved
know
a
a
lot of
grandpa
things.
like that. Papa, if you're out there, listen to this. That'd be you.
And these just came from their garage, and I just, random items, when they're sitting there, they can look kind of forlorn, but when you bring them together in an assemblage kind of piece, it takes on special meaning.
And this looks like it's a back of a...
It is the back of a canvas.
Yeah, look at that. It's just the back of the canvas,
Right,
Megan.
right.
Isn't that great?
So
Oh,
instead
this
of
is
using,
cute too, because
Look
the
kinda like
address.
that's their
the
old
address
address.
right there. That's a good
That's
idea.
really-
Yeah.
And then there's
That's
this
very
one. I
special.
thought this one was really cute.
Thank
Just
you.
sort of for like a teacher, someone who's
It was
worked.
for a friend that I worked with who was retiring.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
so
that's a
we
great
took some
idea.
of her old things from her desk drawer or some old office items
Yeah.
that you just
Megan
don't
doesn't
see
know
anymore.
Megan doesn't know what these
These are
Actually, I
old,
don't. I was looking at
they're
that, I was like,
typewriter balls. They are like what you used
Before
to
my
use
time?
in electric
Oh,
typewriters.
This is really cute. But yeah, no, this is a
that's
really,
a really
cute
great
idea.
idea too.
Yeah, she really
now,
liked
did
that
you
one.
spray paint the drawer?
This was a desk drawer, and I spray painted it that blue.
Oh,
That's
I thought you just
fabulous.
bought like, because you know how they have like the in-desk organizers.
That's what it is.
Oh,
It's-
okay,
It's the
okay.
desk
You know,
drawer
and
organizer.
to get more ideas like this, which there are some fabulous ones in her new book, which is Memory Art, and there's just a lot of great ideas to give you springboards to work from.
Wonderful.
So, Mary Lynn, thank you so
You're
much
very welcome
for coming.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much. So, ladies, when creativity knocks,
Open the door.